Baby, when the ground starts shaking, you gotta know. Oh, you gotta know.
Hey guys, we just woke up and Kelly just ate. She's still very tired, as you can tell. But this is Vlogmas day 6, and I'm just going to film how I get Kelly ready to go to my granny's so that I go to work. I start by getting Kenley changed and dressed for the day to go to my granny's house, and this is usually a task in itself considering she wants to be like a WWE wrestler now, and I had to wrestle her to get her changed and her diaper changed. Then my mom usually comes into the room and says hi to Kenley and plays with her a little bit, and then she gets ready to leave to go to work. Then after her diaper and clothes get changed, we head downstairs so that I can start meal prepping and getting her ready to go. First things first, when we get downstairs is I strap her into her car seat so she's not running around and being all crazy and getting into stuff. She usually doesn't like when I put her in her car seat, or when anyone does. She gets all irritable, but that's okay because it's for her safety. After she gets strapped into her car seat, I go and get the milk out of the freezer. Usually I have it laid out in the fridge overnight so that it can thaw for 12 hours, but I forgot to do so the night before. Luckily, my grandma knows how to thaw it so that Kenley can drink it for that day. While the milk is thawing in the fridge until Kenley has to leave, I go and gather up all of her toys. And since Kenley is being a good girl in her car seat, I usually go and bring some toys to her so that she's not so bored watching me. Then I go and put her bottles together. After her bottles are put together, I start making her lunch and breakfast for when she goes to my granny's house. I usually get half a banana for her breakfast and some puffs. I usually put a handful of puffs in the bag there for her to eat for breakfast. After her breakfast is prepped, I start prepping her lunch. So I give her either 1 or 2 pieces of lunch meat, and then I give her one of those Plum Organics banana wafers. She loves them and they are so good for her. When I'm done putting the first half of her breakfast and lunch together, I start putting together her yogurt and applesauce. We use the So Delicious brand yogurt. She will take any flavor. They're her absolute favorite. And I usually give her about a 1/3 cup of the yogurt every day. And then I give her applesauce, and I also give her about a 1/3 to a 1/2 cup of the applesauce, and we use the organic unsweetened applesauce for her. Sometimes I will give her cinnamon applesauce though, it doesn't really matter. Now that all of her breakfast and lunch is put together in her bottles, I start putting it all in a cooler so that it can be easily transferred to my grandma's house. Then we say our goodbyes, and now that Kenley's gone, I start getting ready for work. So I lay out my pants, Chipotle shirt, compression socks, and my belt. I start by getting my socks on first. I love these because I stand majority of the day other than when I'm pumping in the office. And I started wearing these when I was pregnant because my legs would get super swollen when I'd be working there. After I get dressed, I start brushing my hair and putting it in a French braid because we have to have our hair back considering we are dealing with people's food. And I start putting my face on because nobody wants to see a tired mama on the job. It just does not look right, and guys, it is not good for business. Lastly, after I'm done getting all ready, I put my ice packs in my cooler because I breastfeed and I have to make sure that my breast milk stays at a good temperature so that it doesn't go bad for Kinley. And then I start putting my pump bag together, and that's all. Alright guys, I am heading into work now. Thank you for watching the Get Ready with me and Kinley video. Tomorrow I'm going to film how our night goes and everything that we do when I get home from work. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys.